Hey Sagittarius, thank you for stopping by my channel. We're going to get into your October 2020 reading, and this is a general reading. We're going to look at your past, present, future, and core reasoning behind the energies, as well as the potential outcomes. I will clarify or get some advice from oracle cards as I see fit. So let's go ahead and get into it. And this is the Golden Thread Tarot. I'm sorry. I was really trying to ground and anchor into your energy. Thank you, Spirit. Alright. So, you know what? I'm going to put this back because I feel like it's going to fall. So, for the past, let's see what you got. You have the Three of Cups in reverse. Present, you have the Page of Swords in reverse. For the future, you had the Eight of Swords in reverse. Core reason for the energy. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. And the potential outcome, we have the Fool. Okay, Sag. So I'm seeing here in the past, you may have been going through some sort of difficulty where there has not been much enjoyment in your life. You may have been going through some sort of depression where there has been cause for celebration, and although you may have been physically present, your mind and your emotions were not there. And I feel like you were not fully aware of how depressed, I just heard, you were. But during this time when you should have been really happy and feeling really accomplished, you just couldn't get there. And it caused you to look at your life. It caused you to a lot of pain, Sagittarius, because I feel like financially you are stable. Financially, you have nothing to worry about, but there's no emotional fulfillment right now. I feel like you feel like there's no growth. I feel like you feel stuck, and you've got all of these thoughts going through your mind that are conflicting, because on one hand you feel the way you feel, and you know it to be true because you trust your feelings and your instincts. But then your mind plays tricks on you and causes you to causes you to beat yourself up because you have more than most. Feel like your mind is telling you're ungrateful because you have so much to be grateful about. But there's something, Sagittarius, there's something that you're neglecting within yourself that is causing this depression. Currently, with the Page of Swords in reverse, there may be someone who is younger than you, that it may be a child, or it just may be someone who's very young at heart. I feel here that they use their words or something that they said to you has caused you to look at things differently. May have caused you a lot of hurt. They may have hurt you with your words, but it only hurts because it's the truth, right? This could be you. And this Page of Swords in reverse is you acknowledging that you're not listening to your inner child, and you're not taking those risks mentally to get you to a place where you feel some sort of fulfillment. So you're denying that inner child. You're denying that part of you, their hopes and their dreams and their aspirations, because you have been comfortable for quite some time, whether it be in a job or a relationship. And in the future here, with the 8 of Swords in reverse, you're going to come out of this denial. You're going to come out of this mental conflict. You're going to shed some tears because you will come to your own personal truth, and it's going to be quite painful. You may disappoint some people with the things that you have to say. However, this purge needs to happen in order for you to have this new beginning going forward. So let's get some clarifiers here. I want to go to the Energy Oracle deck. Right out the gate, underneath there's hostilities here, so you may have to come up a little hostile, Sagittarius. I mean, you are a fire sign, so I don't feel like it takes you it takes that much for you to get all fiery on them, but we'll see. really want to clarify this Page of Swords in reverse, please, Divine Creator. Clarify the Page of Swords for Sagittarius for their October reading. Why does Sagittarius have the Page of Swords in reverse in their present moment? Thank you. Okay. So we've got 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So I feel like the channel is coming down through you're receiving downloads, and it's awakening you to some things that you've been repressing or neglecting within yourself, and it's a little overwhelming right now for you here. You may want to wear some amethyst so that you can balance out and stabilize this energy, so that these downloads aren't hitting you like a ton of bricks. I do hear that some of you might be feeling like you're going crazy, but I'm gonna tell you that you aren't. You might be think that you're hearing voices, but that's not the case. It's not the case. You have to know that you are always being guided, and that you are always in surrounded and protected by the highest frequency, which is love, right? So you can always neutralize or balance out anything that is coming through that may be overwhelming to you. Some of you may be at a point in your life where you are having a spiritual awakening, and it is causing a lot of stress because you have been accustomed to not really living amongst the spiritual realm. So you are of the world, or you have been of the world leading up until this point, and now you are getting ready to step into living in the world but not being of it. Okay, so you've got patience in reverse. So some of you may be becoming impatient with this process. You may have had some sort of unrealistic ideas about what spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension look like, and you are seeing that there is a lot of shadow work to be done. You may have felt like you were pretty balanced and that you didn't have all of the problems that other people may have. Like, you've led a good life, you came from a good family that wasn't really toxic. But I'm hearing that if that resonates with you, all of these shadow aspects that you are coming across aren't necessarily, you can't correlate them to anything that has happened in your life thus far. And Spirit is telling you that what you're experiencing in your dark night of the soul has nothing to do with this lifetime. You are doing some karmic cleansing here from some past life situation. So no, you are not crazy, and you are not going crazy. You are clearing karma. You are clearing past life karma. So the journey here fell out, and then caring connections. So this is your journey here, and I feel like you may have been shutting somebody out that cares for you. It could be some significant other, or a potential suitor, or it could be family, and you're afraid to let them in. You're afraid to tell them what you have been experiencing thus far. And that's okay. You don't have to share if you don't want to. But do know that this is a journey. And these people do actually genuinely care for you. However, I am hearing that you do have to be discerning with what you do share, because if you are coming into a spiritual awakening, a lot of times we go through these processes alone, and we may be the only one in our family to actually go through it, so they won't necessarily understand, and they may label you or feel like you need certain types of interventions, if you get my drift. But we're gonna proceed forward. Can I get a clarification for the Four of Swords in reverse for Sagittarius for October? With the Fool as the potential outcome, I feel like taking that leap of faith and knowing that this is, you know, for your greatest and highest good, is going to help you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I just heard that. Four of Swords in reverse, please. Why is the core reasoning of Four of Swords in reverse, please, for Sagittarius? Okay, so the Four of Swords in reverse is coming through. The clarifier is financial constraints in reverse here. You may have lost your job due to the current circumstances or issues, or you may have taken a major financial hit here, and that is also adding to the stress that you are experiencing thus far. But with the financial constraints in reverse, I do see you coming out of this when you take that leap of faith. I'm getting that some of you may be conflicted about selling a home. It may be the home that you live in, or it may have belonged to a family member, and you are conflicted about letting this home go. Because of some emotional attachment to it, whether it's you emotionally attached to it, or family members emotionally attached to it. But if you go with your gut, it's going to bring in some much needed abundance here. It's that hesitancy, that second guessing your instincts, that's creating a blockage here in finances. The wild unknown, because I want to clarify this Three of Cups in reverse. Why has Sagittarius been in the Three of Cups energy in reverse for October in the past? we've got the Sun of Cups in reverse. So there may have been some self-esteem issues in the past. There may have been a lack of self-love. Again, this neglecting yourself energy is coming through. Or just giving overextending yourself and putting your needs on the back burner here. You may have just been overwhelmed with children or family, and yeah, it's just looking like you need a break, you need a refresher here. So let's see what the Sacred Geometry Activations has to say as some energetic advice here. Do take precaution during certain instances. You may have some sort of breakdown, some emotional breakdown with your significant other that may lead to some intimate activity. And yeah, be careful about pregnancy if you are not trying to get pregnant. Wow. Okay, so this is root chakra issue. I just did Virgo's reading, and root chakra came out for Virgo as well. So it says the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies and as well in the physical world. So I feel like all of this has been fear-based, and I feel like you're approaching your spiritual awakening or whatever gifts that are coming down in these downloads. You're approaching them in fear, right? You're fearful about finances. And Spirit is wanting to remind you that, you know, this life is a journey, and carrying connections, right? So you can pull on the idea that, you know, you're here to experience, to have your soul having a physical experience, and that carrying connections are very, very important. And it's very important to, you know, draw on the love that we have in our lives and receive on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to read from the book. It says, the flower of life is a geometric shape recognized by many cultures all over the planet. It consists of 13 equal circles that intersect at the middle of each circle, creating a perfectly proportioned flower. As a symbol, the flower of life represents the universe as a whole, as well as harmony, in which all of the separate components of the universe work together. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. The color red is associated with the root or base chakra. It is linked to our survival instincts and to our ability to ground and identify ourselves in the physical world. It is connected to our sense of prosperity and security and to our physical health. The location of the root chakra at the base of the spine is also the seat of the Kundalini, instinctive primal energy. And the first chakra is believed to be the generator of life. Red stimulates love and passion, excitement, courage, strength, power, and persistence. Its sense is smell. So try this. Take a moment to mentally scan your body. How does it feel? So when you're in feel you're in your head a lot, right? So when you find yourself cycling through thoughts, being overwhelmed by downloads, again, I keep seeing get amethyst, wear it, sleep with it under your pillow. If you do use other stones, make sure to place them on, near, or around your amethyst, because they do cleanse other stones from energy. I feel like a lot of you are not cleansing your stones, and you need to go ahead and do that. But it's saying, how does it feel? Is there anything it wants to tell you? That your body. How grounded do you feel? How deep do your roots grow? Do you feel connected to Mother Earth? How about the cosmos? Contemplate your connection to the physical plane. When is the last time you walked barefoot outside? So in order to get this root chakra back in balance here, you're going to want to get out of your head and into your body. So this is what Spirit has for you, Sagittarius. Thank you again for stopping by my channel. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and loves. I hope this reading made sense and it resonated with you guys. Please leave me a comment below. And until next time, I love you guys.